In lesson 11, we're going to learn how to do what's called a leader line, and then to put some text here. So the leader line is the arrow pointing to an object, and then the actual text. So let's get started. We're going to go over to AutoCAD, and the first thing we have to do is we have to type in Dimstyle. This is going to set up the configuration for the dimension style. So type Dimstyle. All right, want to see standard, and what we're going to do is we're going to click on the little gear to make changes and modify. All right, the first thing we want to do is to pick on primary units, and we want to be architectural. You might have decimal, but we want architectural. And we want the precision to be 0-0. All right, so you have to change that. And the fraction format should be horizontal. Also, you may have these two boxes checked. This is to suppress zeros, and in this case we want to see all the zeros. So if it's 0-6 or 6-0, we want to see both of those. And so we're going to go over to lines at this point. And the baseline spacing, this is the offset from the dimension line, we're going to set to be 1 inch, which may seem like a lot, but remember our letters that we're doing are in the actual size of the objects we're drawing, so they could be between 4 and 6 inches. So we're going to be 1 inch off the dimension line. And once we have that, we're going to go over to symbols and arrows, and we want to make sure that the first says open 30, right? Open 30. The second one is open 30, and the leader is open 30. So all those have to be 30. We want to change the arrowhead size to be 3 inches. It is probably going to be smaller than that, but we want to do that. We'll change the dimension break to be 1 inch. And same thing here with the mark. We're going to change that to be 1 inch on the center mark. And that should do it. Now we're going to go over to text. I want to make sure that we're going to click on these 3 dots, and we want to make sure that we have City Blueprint checked off. And we're going to change the text height to be 4 inches. Hit apply. All right, so hit close. We want the text vertically to be above. So we click above. Horizontally, it's going to be centered. The view direction is left to right, and the offset from the dimension line is 1 inch. We also want to make sure that the alignment is aligned with the dimension line. So rather than going through it, it's aligned with the dimension line. And from there we hit OK. And at that point you've set up the dim style so that you're ready to letter.